Okay, so welcome to another 5 Minute Mentor journey, or the 5 Minute Millionaire Mentor journey that I'm taking with Ty Lopez. So I started this back on March 4th, and today is April 28th. So I've been doing it for almost 2 months now. And I want to circle back to one of the things, if you guys haven't done this yet, um, I highly encourage it. One of the biggest things that this does is it creates so many very good habits, and it's going to help you in your journey. If your journey is for financial freedom like mine, it's just going to help you. So, what I want to cover today is I'm going to go all the way back to Ty's first message. When you get into the program, enroll in the program, his welcome video starts out. It's simple, but it's not easy. And the reason I'm not going to cover everything he talks about in the video, I'm just going to cover my journey of it's simple but not easy. So it's simple. It's a 5 minute video once a day with a 1 minute task. That's all it is. Very simple, but it's not easy. It sounds very simple, but it is not easy. And why is it not easy? Well, because change is hard. In order for you to implement something new, you have to create a new habit, and creating habits, new habits, are difficult. So how am I implementing it? I started it and I've kind of fallen off the wagon, but I don't give up. That's not a failure to me. That's just a learning curve. That's just an obstacle I have to overcome. So the first thing is I need to make it a priority. So now every morning when I wake up, the first thing I do after I make my coffee is I watch my 5 minute video and I do my task. I make some notes. Now, does it take me just 5 minutes? No, it's a 5 minute video. And then I write down my notes and I do the task. So I allot myself actually 20 to 30 minutes to do this. So if you have a tight schedule, for me, I don't really have a tight schedule. I'm just lazy. So for me, it's waking up 30 minutes early and doing it. The other thing is you have to create a system. So in order for this to work, or any program you do, you have to create a new system on top of systems you already have, right? So if you've never created a system, this is a good start. For me, I have a system. Every Tuesday, my mentor and I, Travis, we do our weekly recap for the Success Academy students. Every Tuesday without fail. At 1 o'clock, that's when we do it. So I was struggling doing these videos, right? Just finding the time, creating a system. And Travis told me, he's like, hey, Peter, just add to a system you already have in place. He goes, you do these weekly recaps with me every Tuesday, do your 5 minute journey video every Tuesday, right? So now that will keep me on top of doing these weekly, because if you guys have gone through, you can see I haven't done them weekly. So I'm creating a new system on top of a system I already have. And then the last thing I'm going to leave you with is take responsibility. And what I mean by that is focus on the material being presented. In any new program you're in or anything you do, focus on the material being presented, not on how the material is being presented. What do I mean by that? Well, I'll give you an example. So in the Success Academy, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And it allows you to join the Success Academy and basically give it a trial run for 30 days, implement some of the lessons, the videos, things like that. And if you're not satisfied, you get your money back. And unfortunately, we don't have, every once in a while, we have a little higher refund rate than others. But we've had some folks leave the program for reasons that have nothing to do with the program. They have to do with how the program is presented. And that's a shame, because that's where I talk about taking responsibility. So I look at Ty's 5 minute mentor. As a matter of fact, a lot of programs I'm involved with Ty, his affiliate marketing program and things like that. The websites are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Could they be better? Absolutely. Do I care? I really don't. The material is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Because how do I know that? Because Ty's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and he's sharing everything, his entire journey with you. So I'm not focused on the website, I'm focused on the material. And that's what I mean. It's unfortunate with the Success Academy that we have some folks that do take refunds, And they take refunds not because they don't feel they can implement the strategies. They take refunds because they don't believe the system or the way of presenting the strategies is very professional or well done. And that's too bad. You've missed the bigger picture. And I'll leave you with this. This was something I learned from Grant Cardone. He talked about it in his GrowthCon when I went to it a couple years back. He had a brother-in-law, I think it was a brother-in-law or a friend, was kind of making fun of his book, which was on the New York Times best-selling list. And he was saying, geez, I read your book and had a lot of spelling problems, spelling errors, and the grammar wasn't the best. And Grant looked at it and he said, dude, it's a best-selling book, not a best-written book, right? So don't focus on the presentation of the material, focus on the material. Take responsibility for that, right? I'll leave you with that. So you guys take care. We'll see you in next week's video.